Everyone's final. Today we got an interesting topic. Another goddamn verse battle with the man himself, Gojo. I'm just kidding. It's just infinity versus another thing that might be able to break through infinity. But this time, it's within the verse. This is a pretty stupid question, but I thought it'd be fun to theorize, to talk about. Could Todo bypass Gojo's infinity? Now, people, I'm gonna crack a soda. Hold on. Now, people may be like, "What do you mean could Todo bypass?" No, he could not. He could never, right? But my thing is, I think he could, and in the stupidest way possible. Much like people say, Todo could clap, and he could swap Kenjaku's brain and a rock. What if he threw a curse energy rock towards Gojo, right? And when it reached him, he clapped. Now, he's a lot bigger than this little pebble, right? So if the pebble gets close and it slows down or stops, if he switches with the pebble, couldn't he technically hold a hand out and just hit Gojo off of that? The fact that he teleported into place, in theory. Now, not saying he'd be able to actually like box up and piece up Gojo, like he'd like pass infinity. No. I'm just saying he'd be able to touch him. He'd be able to like feel him instead of just getting completely blocked by infinity. And like I was thinking about this while playing like a little board game online with my friends, and I was like, what if Todo just could? And all my friends were like, that's entirely possible, because like you throw something small, it gets close to him, you switch with that, you're really big. You're not exactly you're gonna bypass infinity somehow. You're teleporting into that space. And unlike Gojo's teleportation, where it's just really, really fast movement because he compresses the space, it's genuine teleportation. So in theory, he could genuinely just switch out, right? And since he's larger, he would be close in that vein, so he would actually be able to interact with Gojo. Even if it was just he became essentially completely stopped, he could maybe put his hand on like Gojo's face or just something, right? He could interact with Gojo in some form of some manner, and I think that's really funny. At least that's my thoughts. There's a lot that Todo could do with this curse technique, but hey, now that's pretty much the question. So like, if you have if that's what all you came for, like, you can head out now. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you think I'm an idiot, tell me in the comments, or if you think I'm pretty reasonable, let me know. But the second part of this video is, man, Todo's just a great character. Now that his time is wrapped up in the anime, like, man, I love that guy. I think what's really cool about Todo is he truly is a first grade. He's so cunning. He lies about his techniques so damn much that he himself lied in every single fight more than once. So obviously he originally lied to Hanami about who he could switch with, and if he could switch just himself or if he could switch to others and things like that. But it amplifies in the fight against Mahito, because he lied about the fact that he needed to clap his own hands. When he slaps Mahito's hand, he's able to switch. That's not something he could do, right? He lied about what he could switch with in the original fight, but he lied about that too. He always said, oh yeah, I have to clap. No, he didn't. He never had to clap. Plus, in his last fleeting moment of consciousness, he said that it's an acclamation of the soul, and yet his technique was dead. He couldn't actually do it. What a way for him to go. Like, I loved the fact that every opportunity he got, he lied, because people thought they would understand his technique, and by the time they started getting used to it, he'd switch it up. He could change it completely. I find that super impressive in a character, and I really did enjoy that. Todo's top tier for sure, and his character writing is pretty good. Like it's just, man, he's such a fun character to be around. He's cunning, he's deceitful, and he's very strong. I really love how like when Itadori showed some form of like interest in something that he found interest in, he immediately became like friends with Itadori, and he wanted to become friends with Itadori. because he's shunned by his peers. Like at Kyoto, because of his strength and his personality, I'd assume at least. Definitely his strength, though. People clearly aren't happy he's a first grade. I mean, Mekamaru said himself, they were clearly mad when Mekamaru said Todo probably won't die, but you guys would die. Plus, Mekamaru was a semi-first grade, and he died, and the people that killed him were there. Like, there's a lot going on, to be fair. It's being shunned by his peers, so he immediately like attaches to Itadori and becomes good friends with Itadori. And yet, when given somebody to like hang out with that is a peer for him that he can spend time with, he helps their development by miles. He taught Yuji Black Flash. He did so much for Yuji, and because he was taught by a special grade, he was taught by Yuki Tsukumo, and that helped him out, of course. But in the end, like, he genuinely just became a super impressive fighter and became almost a teacher on his own. He was able to teach so much to Yuji. His synergy with Yuji was off the charts. Not saying his synergy with everyone would be that amazing, but still, the fact that he was able to hold that synergy with Yuji in both of their fights that they had together against special grades is super impressive, especially somebody like Mahito, where Mahito could one-shot Todo, no questions asked, and yet Todo was still able to pretty much never get touched until a domain expansion was launched. That is impressive. Super impressive. But yeah, no, Todo, like, people sleep on Todo, bro. Todo's kind of the goat. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to do a little a yapping video. I don't really have too much to talk about. I'm just trying to move it along today. Today was a bit of a day for me. I had a diploma, and I got another class to go to for my job. So I got quite a bit to do. I'm working on becoming a lifeguard, so that's cool. So I've been a little busy. I'm still trying to get content out. So is this a bit of a lazy video? Yeah. Am I okay with that? Yeah. It's in the background as well before I leave. This is just Jump Force. Since we got robbed of Jump Force, of JJK and Jump Force, I made the cast myself. Not everybody. I couldn't make everybody, but you'll see the gameplay of Yuji and as well as Gojo you saw earlier. But I also made Geto and Choso. Choso is pretty cool. Work in progress for most of them. I'm thinking of trying to make Yuta. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but I think I've got it under control. But yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm excited to bring another tier list video, well, like grading system video to you guys, and I'm excited for Dark Souls. So yeah, I really appreciate everyone for watching. Thank you for the support on the last video. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.